Into our town land on a night of snow rode a man from God knows where. None of us bid him stay or go, or deemed him friend nor damned him foe, but we stabled his big roan mare. Round our town land were decent folk, and if he didn't speak, well, none of us spoke, and we sat till the fire burned low. We're a civil sort round our wee place, and we made the circle wide round Andy Lemon's cheerful blaze, and we wished the man his length of days, and a good end to his ride. Well, he smiled, and under his slouchy hat says he, there's a bit of a joke in that, for we ride in different ways. Now whilst we smoked, we watched him stare from his seat for an glow. I nudged Joe Moore and says, you wouldn't be on for asking who's from eating there, how far he's got to go. But Joey wouldn't dare, nor woolly boy Scott, and he took no drink, neither cold nor hot, this man from God knows where. It was closing time and late for by when us once braved the air. I never saw it worse may I never die than the sleep that night, and says I, you'll find he's for stopping there. But at skreek of dawn through the gable pane, I watched him spur through the pelting rain, and I juked from his roving eye 2 winters more than the troubled year, when the best that a man could feel was the pipe that he kept on Highlands near, till the blood of hate and the blood of fear was redder than the rust on the steel. Us ones quick from minding the farms, let them take what we give by the weight of our arms from St. Field to Kilkeel. In the time of the hurry, we had no lead. We all of us fought with the rest, and if ever a one shook like a trembling reed, none of us ever gave hint nor heed, not ever, even we guessed. We men of the north had a word to say, and we said it then in our own dour way, and we spoke out as we thought was best. All over Ulster the women cried for the standing crops in the land. But many's the sweetheart, and many's the bride, would have leave to us gone where he had died, and mourned, lone by her man. But us ones weathered the thick of it, and we used to dander along, sitting Andy's, side by side. What with discourse going to and fro, the night be wearing thin, but never so late when we'd rise to go, someone would say, do you mind them snowing the man that come wandering in? And we'd beat the fall to the talk again, if by any chance he was one of them. This man that rode like the wind. It was getting past the heat of the year when I rode to Newtown Fair. I sold as I could. The dealers were near, £2.8 for the Inish steer, and nothing at all for the mare. I met Makem in the throng of the street, and says he, the grass was growing under our feet since they hanged young Warwick here. And he told me that Boney had promised help to a man in Dublin town. So says he, if you've hung your pike on a shelf, you'd best go home hot foot by yourself and once more take her down. So by Cumber Road I trotted the grey, and never cut corn till Killalay stood high in the rising ground. For a wheel of days we sat waiting word to go at it like men. But no French ship sailed into Cloughy Bay, and we got the dark news on a harvest day that the cause was lost again. And Joey, and me, and woolly boy Scott, we all agreed would leave us not be found in the thick of the slaying. By Downpatrick jail I was bound to fare on a day I'll remember feth. For when I reached the prison square, the people were gathering hundreds there, and you couldn't hear stir nor breath. The soldiers were standing grim and tall around a scaffold built for an into wall, when a man stepped out for death. Now, I was braving near the edge of the throng, yet I knowed his face again, and I knowed his set, and I knowed his walk, and the sound of his strange up-country talk. For he spoke out right and plain. Then he bowed his head to the swinging rope, and I said, please God, to his dying hope, and amen to his dying prayer. That the wrongs would cease and the right prevail, for that man they hanged in Downpatrick jail was the man from God knows where. Oh, see the fleet-foot hosts of men speed with faces one from Hampstead and from Fisher's Cut, along the banks of Bann. They come with vengeance in their eyes. Too late are they. Oh, young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of June today. Up the narrow streets he steps, smiling proud and young. About the hand-rope on his neck, the golden ringlets clung. There is never a tear in his blue eyes, both glad and bright are they. As young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of June today. When he last stepped up that street, his shining light in hand, behind him marched in grim array a stalwart earnest band. For Antrim town, he led them to the fray. And young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of June today. There's never a one of all your dead bravely fell in fray than he who marches to his bed on the bridge of June today. True to the last, he treads the onward way. And Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of June today.